we fight to gain what we cannot take with us. It's in our nature.
Hello there, Sorry from 17 once again. This is my Assassin's Creed Syndicate 100% sync walkthrough. This is sequence 5, it is the Lady with the Lamp. We're immediately starting off with Evie, and we're going to be chasing after the peddler, as it says on the screen. So, I'm going to put a little warning here, folks, when I'm doing this video, and maybe the next few videos. Capcom Cup is happening right now in, I say Capcom Cup, sorry, Canada Cup. It is one of the Street Fighter events that I follow, and I didn't realise, and it's the team tournament happening literally as I speak. So I'm actually, and I've said actually about 5 times now, so let's keep saying it for the match ball, but I've split screened my capture software to do this commentary, and I have the game on at the side of me watching the stream. And I'm going to do my best not to let it affect it too much unless I start going off on massive Street Fighter tangents, but if you see a dip in quality, my apologies. It's just, I'm really interested to see this particular, is it a major? Do we call it a major? I'm not too sure. But this mission is real simple. All we're going to do is we're going to be pickpocketing a dude at the market, and I believe going back to another dude and then dropping a smoke bomb. And then from there it's going to kick off, but until that point we get to talk about some other things. So if you are interested in Street Fighter, and you are wondering what exactly is happening right now on the screen, it is the team tournament, and we have Smug going up against Reinhardt, who, if you don't know who they are, one person plays Dudley, the other person generally plays Sagat. He does change it up a little bit, but pretty cool match. However, we have business to do, and I need to get these commentaries done, so that's exactly what we're going to do. But if you go on the right hand side of this, you can sneak through the fence and immediately pick this dude's pocket. Smug just perfected Reinhardt round 1, my godness. That was monstrous. But steal this dude. I don't know why it takes so long to rob these people. Like, you hold B and it doesn't work, and then you try and move forward and it doesn't work. And just then I was waiting for the police officer to turn around, if you're wondering. But there are times when it's really tricky to pick people's pockets, and I wish it wasn't. It's one of those things that you really need to just get rid of it. But now that we've done that, we're going to hop back in the carriage, and we're going to proceed to power our way back up here. And what's going to happen here, folks, is you're going to go to your contact, the pharmacist, and he's going to get ambushed by enemies. So if you throw a smoke bomb, you can completely skip the fight because it'll trigger the cutscene instead. And then you're going to see this really bizarre thing where the carriage is stolen and then runs away, but it never happens because I never triggered the fight. So the carriage is all weird and I'm stood on it, and it just gets confusing. But I get out prematurely and my carriage runs away, and I'm going to push the waypoint, and I have just the right amount of smoke bombs to make this work. And this is one of those sequence breaks that really I enjoy doing a lot, because I don't think it's breaking the game, it's just alleviating a problem, and I don't mind doing it. So if you toss it like that, it'll confuse the two guys. If you run over here, you can immediately take them out. You don't have to, I chose to, and then if you press B, you can talk to him, and it'll finish the sequence. So there you go. And this is when the cutscene gets nuts. So he steals the carriage, but it's actually still there. I run through the carriage that has never gone anywhere, and it puts me on the street looking for a carriage that isn't there. And I turn around, and he's here, and he goes the other way. So at this point, this is all open world jank. It probably won't work this way for you. I get on top of it, I kick him in the back, and boom, we've done the optional objective really quickly, and all we have to do is return it to Florence Nightingale. So, ride to your waypoint, and mission is over. But be careful riding where you're going, because you can get people on you, and then they can start fighting, and depending on your upgrades and how good you are at ramming people, it can really affect the mission. There's a particular mission coming up where you're not allowed to damage your vehicle, and if you get into a skirmish, it can make it much more challenging than it needs to be. There's one particular mission where you're not allowed to damage it at all, so if you touch anything, you're in trouble, and you have to restart, and it takes like 40 to a minute to restart every time you make a mistake, and I really don't like that. But there is the mission, guys. There's the optional objective. Thank you very much for watching, and you take care now.